homies. Guess who's back? We're back with another episode. For those of you that are new here, I am your hood therapist, Brittany. And this is the beautiful Laquanda. Don't she look good today with her little two curls in the front of her fucking head? Y'all see her? Y'all see her? But we are back giving you guys another raw and uncut episode because guess what? We've been through that shit too. We've been through a lot of shit, baby. So today we are talking about manipulators. Like manipulation, the signs, when to get the fuck away from a manipulator. Just like our episode as far as narcissists. Like sometimes we get manipulated and we don't even know we get manipulated at the end of the
Or
day.
you're the manipulator.
Right, or you're the manipulator. Now, manipulation is when somebody tries to change your perception in ill ways. Some people will take it as far as lying. Some people will guilt trip you. Some people will give you false information. And they just want to put little baby in a box. They want to put you in a corner. They want to tell you whatever information it is so that you can abide by the things that they want you to do.
And believe in their perspective and how they believe things.
Right. So, with that being said, I ain't even ask my girlfriend if she dealt with a manipulator. I'm going to ask her, are you a manipulator?
So I think I have manipulation ways. So when they got into phrases that manipulators say, it's things like the constant asking the question. A manipulator will ask you the same question over and over and over and over. Different times, different ways, but the same question. Just to make you get to believe what they're saying is correct.
Right.
I do that. But now this is the difference from asking the same question over and over to get a person to do what you want and to understand your boundaries and what you believe. Because that's another thing. So you can have certain boundaries and certain ways that you may love about what you want. A manipulator will come and tell you your boundaries are not.
Or your boundaries shouldn't be your boundaries.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Thank you. You got where I was coming from. So in that perspective, I feel like I do certain things. Like I will say certain things to certain people. Like, okay, for instance, I would manipulate a motherfucker to join this podcast. Oh, so you got this issue going on? Okay, we got this. We talked about this topic.
Or I know I got one that you did that with.
Okay.
You ain't got to pay me for your makeup. Just get a membership.
Oh.
That's
Yeah, that was definitely manipulation.
Yeah.
Because granted, I charge at the most $65.
Right.
That's 6 months.
She deserved more than that. But
that's 6 months worth of makeup. But what I did was guaranteed at least 12 to 24 months.
Right. You get more than that because a lot of times with them small memberships, people forget. You know how many subscriptions I pay for it? I be like, I'm paying over 200. I was paying for Stars twice. I was paying for BET Plus twice. Like I was like, it was crazy. Like, and I wasn't even noticing it at the end of the day. But one of the things about manipulators that stuck out to me when I was like doing the videos and looking it up and all that other stuff is that they prey on people who gives out good kindness. Like saying, don't take my kindness for a weakness. I feel like I put myself in a situation to deal with manipulators because I'm just nice.
Okay, granted, bang, don't take your kindness for weakness. So it goes to a point of boundaries. Okay, now granted, this episode is definitely about manipulation. But that definitely goes where your boundaries comes. Because what I may feel is though a person is telling me or making me feel may be different from what the next person may feel or may want or may need.
Right.
So manipulation goes into, like you said before, the need of someone making a person believe or want or feel
different than what their
initial reaction to.
But manipulation is a form of emotional abuse.
It
definitely falls in the line of emotional abuse at the end of the day. Especially when you're in a situation that you don't know that you're being manipulated. I was in a situation, said I wasn't gonna move, bitch, but this head had that like it had that.
No. So I get it, girlfriend. I get it.
That's like sometimes manipulators that have you thinking what they say is law until you, and they be like, nigga.
Until you get different. Y'all know I talk about my therapist a lot on Wednesday. My therapist told me, start getting some sleep. Start enjoying your sleep. Start enjoying your me time.
Yeah. And a part of manipulation is the guilt trip at the end of the day.
Because
a lot of times, for instance, I just had a baby. Let's say my baby father don't want me to go out, and I ain't been outside for 9 months. I ain't did nothing for all this time. Now you want to guilt trip me to feel like I don't care about my child, or I'm not being a mother to my child. Not saying this is happening, motherfuckers. I'm just giving an example, and that's the example.
Girlfriend,
coming to the
I think it's that time.
What?
For me to give our daily disclaimer episode.
Yes,
disclaimer.
please, because I was about to go
Okay, so here we go. This episode is not about this episode is not for any specific individual. This episode does not pertain to us what's happening today. This episode is simply to make people aware of what some things they might be going through, some things they might need to grow through. This episode is simply to let you know that we've been through some shit too. This episode is simply to talk about the hood therapist Remy and the hood therapist Laquanda.
Right.
Perspective on manipulation.
With that, you might get examples, but that does not mean that that's what's going on.
We could be talking about this person, that person, that person. A lot of times people may tell us their story and say, it's okay to tell our story.
Absolutely.
And we might put it in our perspective of things. But go ahead.
Back to guilt tripping. And taking a branch off, because in real life I had a real situation where I was with somebody and I felt like I was trapped. So it's like I can't go outside, right? You got something to say about this, you got something to say about that. So it's like you guilt trip me and make me feel bad to even hang out with my family.
A manipulator will guilt trip you into they will do something to you, and then when you do it to them, it's a problem.
It's a problem. They don't take no responsibility.
No responsibility.
It's always you.
It's always the blame game.
Yeah.
They always play the victim.
Yeah.
They're always the problem.
Yeah.
A manipulator.
You're always the problem.
Yeah. You're always the problem. A manipulator will make you feel like it's okay for me to go out. And this isn't a relationship. No, I'm not going to do a relationship.
I'm going to get right to
Let's do family. Let's do family. A manipulator in a family will make you feel like, oh, cousin, you don't ever call me for this. You don't ever call me for that. It's my birthday this. It's my birthday that. I call you for your birthday. I don't have it on your birthday time. Your birthday just so happened to fall around income tax time. So you always got it on your time. I'm sorry I don't have it during your time.
Right.
My birthday fall during Christmas time. Nobody have it. Except for me because it's my birthday.
First of all, that's legit problems. My birthday December 22nd.
Period.
What's that, 3 days before Christmas? So it's like to the point where I don't expect shit.
So like, you understand what I'm saying? But a manipulator will make you feel like, oh, just because your birthday is 3 days before Christmas and my birthday falls March the 23rd and your income tax is just hitting.
Or a manipulator will make you feel like just by you being home, taking care of your family, taking care of your household, that you should feel guilty about that.
By not going to work every fucking day.
Sometimes people work Monday through Friday. Then on the weekends when they don't got nothing to do, they want to relax. They want to chill at the end of the day. So you're telling me I should feel bad about taking my day off to myself. At the end of the day, as a friend, as a parent, as whoever you are to me, you should want me to get that time to relax. But even with that, when it comes to birthdays, holidays, or whatever else, vacations or whatever else, sometimes you gotta understand where your friends or people are at in their lives. Not everybody can afford that shit. Even with me, sometimes all people can do is call you and say happy birthday. I hear you. I see you. It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes.
I can't get you a gift. We can't do a trip. We can't do this, that, and the third. But we definitely, I want to acknowledge you for your shit right now.
Yes.
You have to. And
yes.
that's what that is. Like, we're grown adults.
So
you have to know
mm-hmm.
when you're, like you said last episode, sometimes you have them friends that, like, we don't talk for 4 months. We don't talk for 5 months. But when we link up, we link up. We're adults. You have to be able to understand those friends are your most solid people in your fucking life.
That part. Because, listen, let me say this. A manipulator as a friend, as a family member, a manipulator as a family member will definitely make you feel like, would y'all believe? Okay, for instance, you might grow up seeing your grandma beating on Pop-Pop. Your grandma yelling at Pop-Pop because he came in at 10 o'clock. Your Pop-Pop yelling at your grandma or domestics. Whatever the case may be. And then you grow up and you see your mom doing the same thing. And then you're doing the same thing. That's not okay.
Right.
That's not okay. But you will manipulate a person into believing that how you were raised is okay. That's not okay.
Y'all gotta hammer so I can hit the nail on the nose, because she hit that shit on the nose.
Okay.
A lot of times manipulators try to convince you that their actions is okay. And a lot of times when we love them, we will sit there and be like, okay, that shit is okay. That shit is not okay.
Like
not okay.
We say, like, this is your life.
You gotta live it. You gotta live that shit. And I'm starting to live by that. This is my life, bitch. This is not about to be my life. This is not about to be my life. Not in a literal sense, but at the end of the day, like, I tell you guys that all the time. Like, this is your life, you gotta live it. So I feel like me speaking that into y'all is helping me actually speak that into myself. Girlfriend,
I feel like since we started this podcast, a lot of things and a lot of ways that I've been moving on top of me having my professional help. And granted, I'm going to say this is another disclaimer. If you need any type of professional mental health, you can always contact your insurance company and ask for behavioral health. Or if you ever feeling that you are ready to unalive yourself, you can always call 988. That's it.
Yeah.
Call 988 and the call button.
Yeah.
That's it.
It get like that sometimes. It definitely get like that sometimes.
You will find somebody that you can talk to. They will pick you up if they feel as though they need to talk to you. Okay? If you feel as though you need to talk to someone and you cannot be where you're at. And this is another thing. I'm sorry I have to do what I have to do. If you feel as though that you are in a domestic state and you can't talk and you're online looking for help, you go to 1-800-domestic. You go to... I'm going to pin it right down below. I'm going to pin it.
Yeah.
But when I pin it, you always push this. You can push the escape twice button, and it will come up to a news, a different article or something totally different, where the abuser will not know that was the website that you were just looking at. So that is that. Now back to manipulation. A manipulator will make you feel like, oh yeah, I just beat you down.
Right.
But you shouldn't have got me angry because you know that this topic makes me angry.
Right. Like you gotta walk on eggshells, but they don't gotta walk on eggshells.
You gotta walk on, exactly.
It's like you made me.
It's
do
cool
it.
when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. Fuck it.
That's my shit, man.
That been my shit since last summer, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because people really don't understand. A mass manipulator don't even know that they're doing it. A mass manipulator will definitely, they will do anything and everything to make, they will lie. They will lie about the most detrimental things. They will go to the extreme to say that they have some type of health issue. They will go to anything to health.
I'm getting my
the S word
amputated. I'm getting my toe amputated, and these
so that you can feel
with
bad for your decision.
They said that they were going to get amputated
because they want you to feel bad about the life decision that you made.
Right. Now, my question to you is: do you think it's a form of healthy manipulation?
Yes.
Explain.
So, girlfriend, I'm tired. I gotta get a job. This is me calling you. That's me calling you. Girlfriend, this job hiring. You sending me X. You sending me this. You sending me that. I understand you want to be a stay-at-home wife. I understand your husband wants you to be a stay-at-home wife. But is that making you happy?
I don't think that's manipulation, though. I think that's just girlfriends uplifting girlfriends.
It is.
Like,
it is uplifting girlfriends, but that was just a small part.
Now,
that was a small part. That was good manipulation.
Right.
Because, don't get granted, I'm a person.
Now, I guess in a sense of me working where I work at, it's like, all right, I'm calling you every day, so at some point, bitch, you gonna move for me because I'm your friend.
Right.
Now, that part right there is healthy manipulation. But even like, I don't know why Tupac just came to mind, but I'm gonna use him as an example.
Okay.
His death. I don't know if you watched any of his documentaries or anything like that, but his girlfriend really didn't want him to go outside the day he died. Like, she like, just stay here, stay in with me, like, all this other stuff. Like, now, in a sense of that, like, me manipulating my man to stay in the house because of his safety, like, I think that's good manipulation.
No, I don't, because sometimes if you got with that man and that's all that man did was street shit, and then you got this man staying in the house every night. Yes, it's for his safety, but that can make a person feel boxed in.
Or that could make them build resentment towards you.
Because it's like,
yeah, that part is not a little different.
This is a manipulator will make you feel like what you believe is fun and what you like and what you want in your life is not acceptable for real life or the real norm.
I got an example.
Pop your shit, girlfriend. Pop your shit, girlfriend. My girlfriend about to pop her shit, y'all.
I'm telling my ex, like, yeah, I want to do this hair thing. I'm selling wigs at the time, y'all. Like, moving wigs. Like, I'm shipping them. Like, I sold to LA and New York. Like, I'm shipping them around. Like, at this point, like, but I'm still working at the same time because, like, yeah, it's extra money, but it's not paying the bills. So I'm working full time at the time. My ex, he didn't want me to work, but he also wasn't a provider. So who the fuck is going to pay the bills? Period. So I'm working at the same time. I'm working at the same time. So now my focus is kind of shifting all to work because I'm working, like, at the end of the day. Still selling wigs, but now I'm not moving as much wigs as I was moving because at one point I was doing Uber, I wasn't really working. Mm-hmm. This man used to beat me down, like, oh, you said that you wanted a business, you not working on your business, and wait, and this is what we mean when we say sometimes you're being manipulated and you don't know you're being manipulated, because now in my head, I'm like, he looking out for my best interest. He want me to, you know, focus on my business. He want me to succeed. He want me to do this, that, and the third. But realistically, nigga, you're not making it easier for me to be able to work on my business at the end of the day. Because you're not doing everything to help me or contribute to my business at the end of the day. So, do you not, like, what do you want? Do you want me to start moving so I can blow up so you can reap with all the work that I did at this point?
Pop your shit, girlfriend.
Get to where I need to get.
Pop your shit, girlfriend.
No, you want to beat me down like working a job is crazy.
Pop your shit,
but working a job is so ridiculous. But guess what? Who's paying how is bills getting paid?
Or to the fact that
she had to take the shit off.
Yeah. Or to the fact
she had to take the shit off.
Or to the fact that you work and your job might not be as hard as your partner. Mm-hmm. And then your partner may tell you, oh, this is a bullshit job. Oh, no, it's not my fault that I chose to get a job where I'm getting paid $100K a year or $125K a year just to sit on the computer and go, and you choose to work a job whereas though you gotta it's not my fault.
Right, and realistically, manipulators will make you feel like I'm supposed to be working just as hard as you, and I'm your woman.
And I'm your woman.
Or I come from a household where
not
my
even,
dad took care
but
of
see,
my mom.
okay, as a married, I'm gonna go into the married state because sometimes in a relationship, you might go through situations where as though your partner might get down and out, and you might have to pick up more hours, and you might feel like, damn, I'm really busting my ass. And I come home and you doing a bare minimum and still complaining. But see, the manipulator will be the complainer.
Right.
We gotta understand. You have to understand when you can create certain boundaries for yourself that no one else can make you believe that how you feeling is incorrect or is inappropriate or is less than what you may feel. No one should ever make you feel low for something that they make you feel good for.
Or something that makes you happy about.
Right. If it makes you happy, it's nothing wrong with it.
Right. Right. You don't have to dumb down your happiness for anybody. And that's a lot of things that people don't understand. And as women, and even some men, but I feel like as women in general, sometimes we dumb ourselves down just to be with these men. And it's like we try to accommodate them, but how much are they accommodating us? Or how much are they feeding into us? Or how much are they watering us? Or trying, so we can grow as individuals and we can be good as a unit. At the end of the day, it's a lot of situations where it's like, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice so much because I want to give everything I got to you. And then when the shit hit the fan, people are breaking up, people are separating, and not everybody, I'm saying, but then what happens to you when you don't have this person in your life anymore?
And because you done listen to your girlfriend, because your girlfriend can manipulate you to believe that your man is not good enough for you.
Oh,
your girlfriend can make you believe, and this is when we go into manipulating friends.
Oh,
because you may have a friend. But last episode we got into certain people for certain situations. Friendship. Was that episode or friendships?
Or
go ahead, your friend.
Some friends could be secretly jealous of the fact that your man is letting you be a stay-at-home mom, or your man is giving you money,
and then
or your man is making sure you have a car to drive, or your man is making sure you have food to eat, or your man is coming to get your kids, or your man is a great father
or a great stepfather.
You heard what Big Mama said on the live, Run the Bud is on fucking sight when I see you. When I see you, it's on sight, and that's because you have best friends that are secretly jealous of what you have going on. So they will definitely try to put you in situations where it make you feel like, or make you look like, or they can say, bitch, you ain't no better than me. And guess what, baby, I am.
Yeah. And it's not even about being better, because I feel like I have a couple friends that I'm not no longer friends with, but they doing fucking hella good. And I don't.
You got good friends too.
And I don't feel like, oh, I'm better than them. And I don't feel like they didn't manipulate me to believe I should leave the men that I was with when I was with them. Certain friends, they will make you feel like, oh, because they nigga ain't shit. And you argue with your nigga once every 2, 3, 4 months.
That's what I mean. People be secretly jealous of retarded shit.
Because let me tell you something, ladies. Let me tell you something. It's okay. When that door closed, it's you and him and them sheets.
Them sheets.
No, for real. Because at the end of the day,
I couldn't have been the couch or the kitchen. She said them sheets.
Whatever y'all sleeping at. The car, the house, the box, whatever.
Not the box, girl.
The fucking box. I will be in a fucking box with my husband.
As you fucking should be.
I will be in a
And
fucking box with my husband. And the reason why is because that's my husband. He takes my son. That's not his son. He's 16. He's a teenager. And he make him feel like that's his dad.
Yeah. Shout out to the bro. We're gonna shout him out real quick. But back to manipulation. Using y'all as an example. Sometimes you have to instill that healthy manipulation to get, to get those type of results. You know what I mean? Because in the beginning, coming from somebody that has dealt with people with kids in multiple relationships, you have to sometimes get that healthy manipulation for them for the other person who don't share those kids to understand, like, it's okay to be a father figure to my child. You know what I mean? It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay
to step in certain areas. It's okay. So I think that falls back down to that healthy manipulation we were talking about earlier, because sometimes you have to do that for them to feel comfortable. Because
so, girlfriend, do you think you're a manipulator? Do you think you have manipulation ways?
I don't think so. So correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think so, because I'm big on I shouldn't have to tell you certain things. You should already know already. Like, now I'm not the type of bitch that feel like
I made the like funny mark up.
I'm not the type of person that feel like you should read my mind, but I feel like some shit is common sense at the end of the day. Like, I'm the type of person I don't want to have to tell you certain things.
I definitely don't think you have no manipulation. Fucking blood flowing through your bones.
And I think that personally, which might be a good thing in some situations, it might not be. I'm the type of person that will be like, you know what, fuck it, I'll walk away before I have to sit here and play these fucking games with you, because you should know how I feel.
Because you didn't tell them how you feel.
And I'm also that person. I will tell you how I feel.
And just because a person is telling you how they feel does not mean they're trying to manipulate you to believe that their actions is correct. No, what your actions did make them feel away. And they just letting you know that that's how they made you feel. So even you can accept it or decept it.
And I'm going to go ahead and say this shit. A lot of y'all need to take responsibility for how the fuck
for your own fucking actions and how you make a person feel.
And how you make people feel.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, just because it wasn't meant that way, or just because, okay, I didn't mean for you to feel like that, you still have to take responsibility for the fact that that's how you make me feel at the end of the day. Yeah. I'm entitled to my feelings. Yeah. And if you make me feel this way, if you offended me because you told me my curl was going the other fucking way, and you didn't mean for it to offend me because you told me my curl was going the other fucking way, it is okay to say, I'm sorry for making you feel that way. That wasn't my intentions at the end of the day, but I'm sorry for that. Okay. A friend manipulator. A friend manipulator will call you,
and you be like, listen, I can't talk right now. And then they will make you feel like, damn, you wasn't there for me. I wasn't there for you because I could not be there for you at that time. Don't make me feel bad for not being able to be there for you, because if I was there for you at that time, I wouldn't have been the best person for you.
And to give an example, my girlfriend got locked up. I'm in Baltimore at the time, enjoying myself at the end of the day. I'm mad at her. Bitch, why you ain't call me? Oh, because I know you was out. I know you was doing you. Bitch, first of all, at this particular moment, I'm the only one that was calming you down, so why you didn't call me? Now you in fucking jail. Now, a manipulator would have been like, why the fuck you wasn't around? I needed you to be there for me. Now I'm locked the fuck up. Not taking responsibility for her actions, because at the end of the day, those are her actions. But as friends, we take on people's weight. Like, I was fucking fucked up because I'm like, how the fuck this bitch gonna get locked up?
She was so mad at me. She was, don't ever fucking do that. Like, I don't care, I'm away. When she went to Vegas, I wasn't having any issues. But she was upset because I didn't call her just to chat.
And I wasn't upset, but me and her talk every day, y'all. Like, every day. So it's like, bitch, what the fuck is you doing that you
enjoy your life.
that's another story because you know you could have called me in Vegas, bitch. You could have this bitch could call me.
But
in Vegas.
anywho, a manipulator. So a couple
You ever manipulated a guy for some sex?
Hell yeah, I've been manipulating a guy for some sex for some.
Listen, you ever just like. and you act like you don't really want it because niggas want you more when you don't really want it. I ain't want to fuck you anyway, just to fuck. Bitch. Bitch.
Wait, that's for the members only live.
No. This right. We talk about manipulation.
Yeah, we talk about manipulation, but we got a little deep into that, into the members only live. Make sure that you get your members only package.
Definitely get your packages, but for those of y'all that is on here, like I manipulated for the dick.
I manipulated for the dick too.
Like,
I mean,
I know you gonna watch this. I love you, big mama, but I done manipulated for the dick.
But ain't nothing fucking wrong with it, girlfriend.
I'm 30 now.
Listen.
Speaking of that, Mom, when you get this, because me and my mom had so much shit. Like when you watch this video, comment what age did you think I lost my virginity?
Oh.
Comment.
Oh, that's a good one.
Comment, big mama, because I want to know.
I don't. Keisha, don't comment shit. Because I had my ears when I was 16, so it's
right,
like,
so shit.
What age did you? Yeah, Keisha,
but I'm just having the baby at 30. So, Mom, what age did you think your daughter started busting it open?
Bust it. Let me see.
She ain't gonna like this one. She ain't gonna like this one.
But no, fuck that, because a manipulator will make you feel like that. How you're feeling as a grown ass woman. To be able to open up and express yourself and come out of your comfort zone, because this is what you're doing. You're coming out of your comfort zone, and this is nothing. And this is nothing that is making you unhappy. But a manipulator will make you feel like, oh, why are you talking about this? Why are you expressing this?
This is why we're friends.
This is not you as a person.
Because I really had to. I'm real modest for the sake of other individuals. And it got to the point where it's like, I don't want to be there no more. Like, I want to be able to live in my truth and say what I want to say. We have this platform at the end of the day. Like, I know who I am. I know who my parents raised, and they know who the fuck they raised. I'm a strong black woman, and I know a lot of stuff that a lot of women out here in these streets do. But at the end of the day, like, I'm also 30 years old. So a lot of stuff that I keep to myself for the sake of other individuals, I'm not doing that no more. If I want to talk about it, I'm going to say it.
Period.
Y'all, if my brothers, y'all watching, listen. Y'all know y'all sister, and y'all know who I am. And again, y'all know that I carry a certain type of way. But at the end of the day, I still get ratchet sometimes, and that's okay.
And that's why I love our channel and our platform, because we're not up here talking about Krishan getting a new tooth.
We talk about Remy stepping out.
Remy stepping out. We talking about real life shit. We making conversations for families. We want you to go ahead and take certain clips, even if it's only a minute a clip, and go ahead and talk to your daughter, your teenage daughter. We want you to go ahead and talk to this person, that person. We want y'all to get conversations going in your home that's going to make it healthy for your children, for your generational wealth. Why? Because we didn't have it. We didn't have this. But we got it now. And your hood therapist is coming through to make sure that y'all have it. So we're going to give you some of that good manipulation on each fucking video. Yeah. To be the best person that you can be. Yeah. We're going to give you that good fucking manipulation. To understand that it doesn't matter if you have 1 follower or a fucking million followers.
You gotta
but your
fucking
your platform is gonna pleather.
Right. Right.
I had family members.
I didn't even think of it about that, like that, girlfriend.
I didn't think about that until I just said it.
Yeah, but realistically, like, our platform is good manipulation. And guess what? You can do it fucking too.
You can do it too, and that's what we say.
Yeah.
That's what we say. You say it at the beginning of every video.
Yeah.
This is your hood therapist, Remy and Laquanda. We come here to let you know that we've been through this shit too.
Yes. this. Like, you got any ideas? And I'm just looking like, of course, I'll give you all the jewels that I got, but it's interesting to me how I'm honored that you would even come to me and ask me that question. Like, that shit is like, it's just like, okay, well, that means you see me in some way, shape, or form. That means that you see that I'm doing something positive.
And this is the thing, and we don't get on here and say subscribe for a reason. We want you to subscribe because we're not talking about bullshit. Right. We want the YouTube algorithm to keep flowing so that the person who feels as though they're ready to unalive themselves, that they're good. That something we may say to them may trigger something, and now they have a better day. This is why we go on here and talk about PTSD. This is why we get on here and talk about childhood trauma, narcissism,
manipulation.
Right? Manipulation.
We go through these things. We go through these things in everyday life, in jobs, in relationships, in family. So, even a job will manipulate
I was about to say, girlfriend,
to feel like you're less of an employee just because they're going to keep you in a fucking
tips that
box.
you have, anybody that you may feel as though they've been a hard employee for years and they feel as though they can't communicate with their superior because it might decrease their income?
Personally, and this is my honest, uncut, raw answer, if you feel like you're not being appreciated in your position, leave. I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like you need to know your worth, and you may not find, and a lot of people stay in their positions because they may not find, they're comfortable. They feel like they may not find the same pay that they're actually making, essentially. And if you work for yourself, baby, I'm telling you, you won't make more. Sometimes this energy that we put into these companies, we gotta feed that in ourselves. At the end of the day, like, you should never feel like you can't speak up to your employees. And if you feel like sometimes you're not being heard, you're not being seen, or anything like that, sometimes you gotta take a step back. Will they miss you? Probably not. Will they replace you? Of fucking course. But for you, when you sleep at night, you know that you held yourself to a standard that nobody could break.
It's no reason anybody should feel as though I'm going to be at this company for 40 and 60 years, more than my life expectancy. So I did jury duty, right?
When?
This is a couple years ago. So I did jury duty, and it was a civil case. An older lady, a young girl ran into an older lady car. She had full coverage torque. So we had to estimate her price of how much she was going to get, because the young girl was wrong. Period. By law, she was wrong. We had to estimate what it was. Once we got that together, it was okay. So life expectancy for an African American woman. Then they got, so African American woman was one branch. Unhealthy, bang. Any cancer scares, bang. It didn't say any cancer scares, but that's basically what it meant. Any this, bang. Any that, bang. The elder lady only wound up with $75,000. After, because we couldn't give her so much because her life expectancy was only a certain amount.
Dead serious?
Dead serious. Dead serious. Dead serious. Dead serious.
I'm speechless.
So,
bitch, how you gonna tell me how much I'm gonna get because I might die? What if I want to leave this in my grandkids?
So, but that's what I'm saying. Like a job. Don't let these jobs to manipulate y'all to think that you can't go to your superior or to HR or to this person, because let me let you know something. If you go to HR and say that you don't like this or you don't like that, and then come back to you and you lose your job, you have the right to fight.
And I'm a branch off it. Same thing but different. Y'all need to stop being afraid to speak to y'all superiors. I be in my superior office like, listen, this is what I got going on. How can you help me? What can we do?
Listen, I call Chrissy. She gonna say, bitch, I'm about to catch my supervisor. I'll call you back.
Like, seriously, like, you gotta be afraid. And it's not even about cussing them out. So go in their office, sit down, have a conversation with them, be personable. Like, a lot of times we be scared just because they be our bosses, and they be like, have a conversation with your boss. Like, ask them, listen, how do you think I could move forward in the company? What do you think I could change? What do you think I could do better? At the end of the day, a lot of times we walk past our bosses and we be like, oh, that's my boss, let me get it together. No, I want to talk to mine.
Yeah.
I want to have a conversation with mine. I want to be personal with mine. How's your kid? My son such and such age at this point.
Right.
Was he doing this?
Right.
Was he doing that? Like, at the end of the day, I want my superior in my corner. So when it comes down to negotiation and when it comes down to having these difficult conversations, we can have a difficult conversation and walk away still respecting each other as individuals, not even as employees.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think that a family member, a mom, and your dad can be a master manipulator?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So do you think that cutting them off can be a sense of they're trying to manipulate you to believe that your feelings and everything is not okay?
Absolutely. I feel like it could definitely go that way. Personally, I've seen it happen. I've personally seen it happen. And outside looking in, I understand both sides at the end of the day, but I can also understand how a parent can manipulate a child to feel like parents, first of all, let me say that parents can be the number one manipulators. Mm-hmm. Parents definitely should fall number one because as parents, we want our children to listen. We want our children, even if I know I don't want you to go outside today because there's a lot going on. You might get shot. We manipulate in ways because we want to protect our seeds.
Going together.
But it's a thin line between protection and I just want you to do what I say because I'm your parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's differentiating those two things. Like,
yes.
As a parent, personally, now that I'm a parent, I start to look at things a little in different lights because I want to give my son healthy manipulation because I know what this world is made of, and he's not until he experiences it. But sometimes experiencing it for yourself could cost you your life.
Yes.
So I want to manipulate in a way, but I want.
And that's that good manipulation.
That's the good manipulation, but I don't want. Sometimes you can get lost in the good manipulation that it feeds into negative manipulation, and it's a fine line between it. And sometimes we fall over that negative manipulation, and we don't even know we're falling on that negative manipulation.
As a parent, so
as a parent,
and that goes into parents. Understand, talk to your kids. Sometimes they don't tell your kid, oh, take a picture with that person. That's manipulating your child to make this person feel as though this is a safe person. Kids know. Don't them parents that, oh, my kid, they this, they that. No, your kid doesn't like that because this is not what they like. That's not their boundary. Don't manipulate your person to believe that Chuck E. Cheese is okay. No, they're scared of that person because why the hell did this person that they watched on TV now is bigger than them?
right? I was always scared of Chucky.
Period.
I think I'm still scared of Chucky.
Yeah, because I see when Fat Man birthday was just happened, I'm like, girlfriend, she all the way over there by the door.
And that's the crazy part because I'm just now admitting that shit. I'm scared of Chucky.
Because
and I know it's a little kid in Chucky. I know that shit. But I don't think I like seeing, because I don't really like Halloween either. Like, I go out party, put on a little cat suit or some shit like that. But when it comes to
and we're going to have an episode of Halloween episode. It's going to come in a couple weeks. But guess what?
Right. That's
it's
okay.
Going to be afterwards.
But I don't think I like the fact that people dressing up and I don't see who the fuck they are. Like, I like to see people for who the fuck they are. Like, little Jimmy, don't put a face mask on and I can't see that you Jimmy. I don't like that shit at the end of the day. But back to parents. Parents definitely, as a
y'all have to understand that your children, that it's okay for them to want and feel certain things. They might not like what you like. You might be like me. Bang, children training. I have a 16-year-old.
She is a teenager.
I am a Joe McBlow. I am the mom. If I could wear the bunny ears with my head on there, oh, my son's name is my ear. I love my son. That is my son. Go. That is me.
It is.
Six Flags, the fucking park, no matter what. But he don't like this. Me manipulating him to believe that that's okay. Or me yelling at him to make him feel like that's okay That's a sign of manipulation. No, he don't like that. It's not okay that I like to be a Joe mom. Woo!
Definitely.
And he don't.
And I guess that's as parents we have to learn to respect our child's
Boundaries. Because your children have boundaries. So that's our next episode. Is going to be on boundaries. And on that note, I think it's shot o'clock. Shot.
And I want to go to Real Lobster and get them Casamigo flakes.
Oh yeah, and we got the we're gonna have a little situation coming up because we about to go interview this bar. We about to go to this bar and they ready and we ready and it's about to go popping.
And Big Mama, happy birthday.
Happy